started sewing when I was really young. I think when I was 8 or 9. Yeah, I started making little clothes for my Barbie dolls. Yeah, because my mom has been sewing ever since, so she has been making me pajamas. So it's only natural to just follow her and like, okay, what can I do with the machine? So I started making little dresses for Barbie dolls out of scraps. It was all self-taught, yeah. So when I started, my mom has some knowledge, so she taught me how to use the sewing machine. So that's how I started. And then when I got more interested, there are actually a lot of resources I realized online. Like there's like a sewing community, Buddha style. I'm not sure if you have heard. Yeah. So they have got like patterns. They have got like they teach you. They have tutorials. So there are plenty of things to learn online. It was not the idea of starting a business. It was really just enjoying sewing. Yeah, so I started off sewing and I started making clothes, and then when I was in uni, people started asking like, can they buy off me? And then at a point there were a lot of blog shops coming up, so I thought like, okay, maybe I can get some pocket money out of this, seems feasible. So that's how I started making, like when there is an order, I'll make one. It was a checkered gingham off-shoulder smock top. At a point, I think about 5 or 6 years back, it was very popular smock top. So everything was elasticized. I was very keen. Okay, how can I make? So I was very, very excited to make. It was a smock top. Back then, it was really big. Clean cuts, yeah, and also printed fabrics, yeah. So always the fabric would attract, yeah. I look up to Zach Posen's work, yeah. So I always look at the way he constructs. So I find that the way he does it is really quite different from other designers. Yeah, the way he constructs, he pays a lot of attention to lines and details. Yeah, so that was very interesting to me. We don't have a one type that we work with all the time. We actually like to experiment with different kind of material. So as time goes by, actually it's quite seasonal. As you can see, as your target audience age grows, and yeah, you actually have to look for different kind of material. Yeah. So, and of course, with technology, there are always new material for you to experiment from, like the nowadays, there's a lot of neoprene, this kind of, yeah. So new things are always exciting. All in all, I think it takes more than it takes about 3 months. Yeah, from playing around with ideas, what sort of design, what sort of cut you want to try with, looking for the fabric, looking for the material. That would sometimes take a while more, and the whole process of making it, and then try and error, and then perfecting the cut. Yeah, so all in all, until the end, it may take about 3 months. Right now we are trying to go into more customization. So we want to fulfill that gap in the market, whereby there are still very little online shops that would do customization. So we offer customization, whereby our pieces we can actually customize to your size. So for people who have dual sizes, or if they are taller or shorter, we can actually make adjustments. One when they order, we make a new one according to what they need. I would say that it has been an exponential learning curve. Every year, everything changed. From how it started off as a blog shop, online shopping is not the same anymore 3 years back, and now compared to now. So it's always so many things to learn when it comes to when we talk about production. There's of course a lot of things to experiment with fabric wise, and colors for seasons. cuts, different cuts, how would it suit, you know, Asian body or different kind of bodies. So there's so many from production. And when we talk about, you know, marketing, yeah, because we have an online shop, we also do online as well. So when it comes to online, there's so many things that everyone talks about. Is an essential now in digital marketing. You know, how do you market yourself in social media? How do you make use of all these platforms to sell your things? So many things to learn. At the meantime, we do have a production team. So while production is pretty much you know, up and going, I still work on most area myself, yeah. So from designing, getting supplies, and even preparing cuts, patterns and cuts, you know, to ensure that that is what you know, the outcome will be what I want it to be. And to marketing and modeling, you still see my face on the website, yeah. So pretty much still everything. Yes, we're actually thinking about, you know, of course we want to build more offline presence, yeah. So we think that other than, because we get feedback like how online they are, you know, they feel a bit uncomfortable with online shopping because they feel that, especially when it comes to customization, they don't know where to measure and things like that. So with the online shop, so they can actually come, we do fitting for them, we do measurements. So definitely we want to grow the, you know, offline presence. We're also having some trying a different kind of markets, offline market. We're having a pop-up store now in Samay Pyramid. So yeah, many different things we are looking to. I would say, firstly, it has to be a passion. Yeah, you have to be passionate that it would, you know, it would outweigh a lot of things. So if you like what, you know, what you're doing, you know, being in fashion, like for me, particularly in dressmaking, sewing, so the kind of satisfaction I cannot get elsewhere. So yeah, ultimately it's passion, and of course, you know, the old cliche, perseverance, because yeah, it's very competitive. So, and yeah, if you don't work, the minute you realize that you are not working hard enough, you are just you know, you are just the moment you slack, you will just stay behind. Yes, I have. So I usually make for myself, so I keep most of them. Yeah, I keep most of them because I only make things that I like. So yeah, so it has to be something that I would wear and I like to wear, and yeah, then only we can, you know, have other factors, you know, before we design. Just be very sure that, you know, you are passionate about it. That is most important, because there will be probably many nights that you would, you know, you will feel like, oh no, this is not easy. But at least be passionate and yeah, always persevere. Yeah, and be aware of whatever is around you. Yeah, keep you know, keep an open eye, because yeah, that's where you get, you know, inspiration, and also yeah, be aware of, you know, what is happening, so you know exactly where you stand and where you want to go.